Hello, folks. Today we are continuing our coverage of Microsoft Copilot in Azure. We'll talk about how to provide feedback, and because we've been getting a lot of questions about this, what data is collected by Microsoft Copilot in Azure. So buckle up and let's get started. Okay, first off, let's talk about the data that Copilot collects. You know, those prompts that you give and the responses that you get? Well, they're never used to train or improve the Azure OpenAI Service Foundation model. Nope. They're only used to improve Microsoft products and services. And only when you click a thumbs up or a thumbs down and explicitly click the share radio button to share that prompt and generated response. Once you provide consent, we only log the prompt and the responses for that conversation. We don't collect any other conversation for that user and that session. The consent you give is just for that single conversation. All the info that is stored and is used as per the Microsoft privacy statement that you can find the full statement right here in the page linked below. Now, going back to the feedback I mentioned a minute ago. You don't need to get mad if something doesn't go as expected. There's no need to ask for a manager. We have a built-in way for you to provide feedback. It's the way you can have your say about Microsoft Copilot in Azure, which, by the way, is still in preview. So let me show you how you provide feedback on the results that you get, whether you're happy or not. In the portal, as we've seen in other videos, I can go to Copilot and I can ask it pretty much anything I want about my environment. So I can ask it, how do I create a VM using PowerShell or Azure PowerShell? So it goes out and it determines what to do. So it tries to figure out what the intent is. So it now knows, okay, I need to create a script using Azure PowerShell to create a VM. So it's generating the script. And now that the script is generated, I can review the content of the suggestion. So step 1, connect to your account. Yes. Step 2, select the Azure subscription, your subscription ID. So I can go through the whole thing. And at the bottom, it does tell me that you can adjust parameter according to your specific requirements, such as resource group, name, location, image size, and open ports. So that's good. But I'm going to give it a thumbs down, and I'm going to say why exactly. So in this case, I'm going to say other, because in the details, I'm going to state that I would have expected a section of the script with parameters or variables. So it's not that it wasn't exactly what I was looking for, is that I feel that it should have had an extra section that I could have cut and paste into a shell and just be able to change those parameters. So yes, I want to share that data because as we mentioned at the beginning of the video, we only collect data when you explicitly say that we're allowed to share it. And I'm just like, okay, to contact me. So if the product group wants to get more details as to what you were expecting, how they can make the product better, they may want to contact you. So they would require your permission to do that. So I do that and I click submit. And that's how you provide feedback within the Azure portal for Microsoft Copilot in Azure. That's it for today. If you have any more questions or need some help, don't hesitate to drop a comment below. And with that, it's a wrap on how to provide feedback and on how Microsoft Copilot in Azure collects and uses the data. So stay tuned to this channel for more episodes and more tech updates. So please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the cloud. So cheers.